Welcome to Facts and Awareness. Today, I'm going to discuss with you on one of the most interesting topics of this pandemic, gaming disorder. Well, how did you or your kids spend your lockdowns in this pandemic? If your answer is playing indoors with video games, Xbox, consoles, then this video is for you. Many people spend their time indoor by playing video games. This was, in fact, the only source of entertainment or probably the only socializing factor, a form of relaxation for many young minds in this pandemic. But have you any time thought what will be the consequences if this gaming becomes an addiction? In fact, when you spend long hours on gaming, than addiction, do you know, gaming leads to a problematic compulsive behavior? This behavior will lead to significant impairment to an individual's ability to function in various domains over a prolonged period of time in his life. Now, let's dive deep into what a gaming disorder is, when a gaming disorder happens, how to identify a gaming disorder. Also, what treatment options are available when a person is diagnosed with this gaming disorder? First, let's begin our discussion with understanding of what gaming is. Gaming is a general term used when an individual plays either an electronic game or a video game on a gaming console like Xbox or a PlayStation or any electronic gadget like iPhone, tablets, computers, iPads, and so on. On a broader perspective, gaming is just a fun game played with the fellow players, friends, family at a common platform coined as gaming. Well, do you know what is the real science fun behind this gaming? It's believed that playing online video games could bring in some sort of relief, happiness to an individual due to the dopamine secretion in the human's brain. That is why, when the person is happy, mentally, the individual could get a feeling of relaxation, enjoyment, or happiness feeling, which is very similar to other forms of stress relief mechanism of dopamine secretion in the human brain. Especially, this secretion is believed to give a sense of contentment to a person's mind, similar to taking any drugs like heroin. Apart from the actual science behind gaming, we could simply relate gaming as fun, a source of entertainment for many individuals, right? Also, gaming is looked as a space for many to build virtual community, which is why many people build a social virtual connect to achieve a common goal of winning the target in a fun entertaining game. Even though scientists and medical research strongly believes that a person's social skill like interaction, spatial reasoning skills, multitasking capability, problem-solving skills will increase due to the gaming activity, scientists also see some cons with it. In fact, as per researchers, continuously playing for 16 to 20 hours a day could make a person addicted to the game. Not only that, than addiction, this could lead to mental disorder. Yes, you heard it right. As per World Health Organization, this mental disorder which is caused due to the addiction of gaming is called gaming disorder. Now, let me share you in detail about when a gaming disorder happens, how to identify a gaming disorder, what possible treatments are available for this disorder. Let's dive one by one. People with gaming disorder often spend many hours playing games and will start to experience a strong emotional attachment to gaming, which will lead to fewer social connections. So, if you notice your kids or your loved ones playing gaming without a break for more than 6 hours a day, remember this is your first alarm or the starting point of the gaming disorder. Also, few people will start to typically lose interest on their basic life priorities like going to school, college, or even work. Some might even lose interest on their favorite hobbies as well. When you typically lose interest on any of your favorite interests, remember, you are getting a mental disorder and it's definitely time to reach out to a psychological expert. In fact, many people who become addicted to gaming will refrain from eating, sleeping, socializing with friends and family. This will lead to several health effects. According to World Health Organization's definition, a person with impaired control over gaming habits, showing priority for only gaming over any other interest and continuing gaming despite negative consequences is defined as affected by gaming disorder. Well, according to the research, gaming disorder may co-occur with certain other mood behaviors as well. These include behaviors like anger, anxiety disorder, stress, depression, low in mood. In fact, it's believed that all these behaviors could affect social life, family life, education, and work of a person on a long term. Also, when you remain physically inactive for longer duration by playing gaming, it will lead to increase in the hypertension, obesity. Not only that, your increased screen time will lead to vision problem and loss of sleep as well. Am I right? In fact, we discussed on how gaming disorder happens. Now, it's time to discuss on how doctors determine a gaming disordered patient and how treatment is done for them. Before a person is declared as a gaming disordered patient, doctors perform some diagnosis to first identify if the individual is affected due to gaming or is this just an enthusiastic approach by the gamer. In order to differentiate this, doctors perform some device diagnostic test like structured questionnaire and psychological interviews to determine whether a person is impacted with gaming disorder or not. Following this, with the help of the IGDS scale or the Internet Gaming Disorder Scale, doctors identify how much you are being affected by the gaming disorder. Since gaming disorder is a new classification of disease as per World Health Organization, there isn't a very clear treatment available. However, it is likely believed that some medical treatment for drug addiction, gambling addiction will be relevant for this gaming disorder as well. In fact, once you are diagnosed with a gaming disorder, treatment may include some logical therapy sessions or medication and self-help groups might help you. This audio I just wanted to share on the emerging mental health disorder, the gaming disorder. In fact, the reality is many people in our society do not know the complications or the ill health effects of gaming disorder. Than knowing about the health complication, I'm sure that this coined word called gaming disorder would probably be a new one for many. Am I right? Let's all bring some awareness to our friends and family whose kids play a lot with online gaming activities. If you like my video, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Facts and Awareness. Have a nice day. Bye bye.